Hello and welcome back to another episode of The Workshop, featuring Duelyst. In the previous episode, we won 2 games. It's pretty good, it's pretty good, it's pretty good. I think the Control Ioner deck has some potential. I'm not saying it's top tier, but it has potential. We're up against Grizzly! Okay, you're not what we want. So up against a regular Ioner deck, silences, AoEs, and instant removals are all good. To play a Silverguard Knight, it's pretty good too. Because I can play it on turn 1. So, I mean, like, a turn 1 play is always really good in Duelyst, regardless of what kind of deck you are. Which might prompt you guys to say, well, go put 2 drops into the deck. But it's like, I understand why you would want me to put 2 drops into the deck, but I'm still not so sure myself. Nightbender, not so useful right now. You can of course just Silverguard Knight over here. Hopefully he doesn't run an Arwean Nexus. Though knowing his deck, he likely is running an Arwean Nexus. But we need to save this for bigger units. So let's just run this out and hopefully it trades with this guy. So, what makes me like this guy's ability, Argion's ability, more than Ziran's ability? Oh, we know what deck he's running. I mean, like, that should have been obvious from the get-go because he's running this general. But anyway, what makes Argion better, I think, is that the 2 damage is way more useful most of the time. But what 2-cost card is he playing to heal? Oh, it's a healing mystic. Alright. Or not a healing mystic. What's going on here? So, my first instinct was to just whack myself into here, but I forgot that I had Frostbone Naga in hand, which allows me to gain this very, very awesome trade. Whapa! Again, I don't attack the enemy general because I am a slow deck and I want to not die. With nothing to heal on his board, this seems to be very amazing. Ah, that card. That's an easy Divine Bond target. So I think the correct play is you into you. Again, absolutely not just gonna whack the general. Let things be. It's gonna be until next turn where I have to worry about Holy Immolation, so there's that. Is he gonna martyrdom this? Oh, it seems like he doesn't want me drawing cards either. So the Holy Immolation turn is now. So let's avoid getting Holy Immoed. By doing this. And then making this immune to spells. Now we start whacking face. Because he's going really slow, I want to start applying pressure to him. Silverguard Knight. Sorry about that. I guess I can keep this entire hand. Zir! We don't need you right now, Grandmaster Zir. You're an awesome card. You're really good at certain matchups, but not this one. There's that guy. I mean, I could play Zir right now. So we're gonna mulligan out Zir because reasons. Ah, that allows for us to easily trade into his thing. But before that, we summoned this to avoid the Holy Immolation play once again. Know that this positioning is virtually the same. He can't get all 3 of my units with just a Holy Immolation, which is the point. So now we just want to apply as much pressure to him as possible. Watch as this Iron Cleave casually does like 10 damage to him over the course of the game. Yeah, and that pretty much, I think this solidifies my lead. I'm not gonna say it's a win right away, but it's a lead. This is what happens when the enemy Leonar doesn't draw their Holy Immolations. He's obviously running a Holy Immolation because he's running a Xeron Sunforge deck. Also, just note that most of the time whenever I'm replacing cards, I'm going to get removal. Like, more than half the deck is removal cards, so I can almost always reliably just draw into removal by replacing. Holy Immolation? What'd I tell you? Actually, if I get 3 source of damage, which is not that hard with my deck, I can win this game. There's the 3 source of damage I was looking for, exactly the card. And that's a GG. That Iron Cleave casually dealt 15 damage to him. Grizzly. That was a good game, man. That was a good game. Oh, 15 gold. Excellent. I think we've only played 1 game. Sorry, I get really lost when playing games. Internet, work with me. Yup, we've only played 1 game. So let's play another game. And hopefully we don't lose horribly. Haha. The thing about playing Duelyst is that you should just have fun, guys. It's a game. I know that a lot of you get really competitive, especially you Spike players out there. But hey, it's a game you should just end up enjoying. Sure, sometimes enemies run decks that are like seem like it's impossible to beat, but most of the time it's just because they draw really well. Again, most card games are not about whether or not your deck can win. It's about whether or not you can consistently win. But that doesn't stop me from absolutely hating this matchup. That's not any of the cards we need. We have 2 cards that are AoE, and we drew none of them. So this is going to be a trial and a half to find some good ways of clearing my opponent's board. At least we have a decent play next turn with the Silver Guard Knight. Hopefully they don't draw this usual Wraithling opening. Oh my goodness, they didn't. They didn't draw the usual Wraithling opening. That's really good. Lightbender, not now. You can use this for a cycle. That's an okay card. There we go! There's the AoE that I was desperately looking for. This is an interesting card as well because it allows you to summon your Black Solus earlier. Instead of waiting for 6 mana, you can just play it on 5 mana, then whack something with your general. But the goal is by next turn, we clear his entire board. So if he attacks... Oh, it's a Demonic Lure. So hopefully he attacks me. He'll be smart if he doesn't attack. But it's tempting. My face, it's so open. Please. Yes. This clears his board. Now, oh, it's only summons 1? This used to summon 2. Unless I'm completely mistaken. Heals aren't going to be that useful. If it only summons one, maybe I'm just too used to him summoning two all the time with his ability. But anyway, we're going to block off his positioning. I'd usually just equip the Arclight Regalia then and there. But denying him, because he has 5 mana next turn, if I don't deny him the Mana Spring, he'll go there, drop a Solus, and then buff it. And I'm still scrambling for an answer for the Black Solus. Okay, I think Sojourner's gonna boot. Gonna get the boot. Because you're not gonna be needed this game. It's mostly me scrambling around for removal. That signals to me he does not have a black Solus. Wraithlings, alright. Summon more Wraithlings? Oh, what are you summoning? Oh, is that what I think it is? Wow, that was like the perfect positioning. If this hadn't spawned here. You know what? It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Oh wait, so mulligan out Sojourner, maybe we draw the removal we need. Nope. So that's 2 AoEs, 1 Regalia. I have 2 mana after that. Fine, let's take the damage. It's just 2 damage and 2 healing on him. Well, rather, it's 4 damage. Oh, that hurts so much. But that's fine. We buffed our guy. Man, we've neutralized one of his biggest plays. Oh, if I let any of his units survive, it would have been a really bad turn for me, but that's not the case. Abyssians always like running this greedy swarm style, and I understand that it's quite powerful, but if you know what they're doing and you prepare yourself for it, you will be able to counter it quite effectively, I think, I believe, and I hope, and I pray. Okay, so Harold... I'm sorry, it's like Harold, but it's an A, so it's Herald. So hopefully no Black Solus this turn, but even if there is, a Martyrdom can easily answer that. So the Black Solus would be a 10-13 because he could Solus, play Shadow Spawn, and then play... Nope, it's just that guy. Oh wow, he just wants to deal damage. Well, what? I mean, I guess I get the appeal of doing that. Because it now means, Can we talk about how that positioning was perfect again? One... I can only go 1, 2, 3, so I can't reach this guy. But if I... But that's 1, 2, 3. Ah. But that falls prey so easily to the play that I'm always scared of. Aegis Barrier can take the boot. Oh my goodness, that's exactly what I wanted. So you want to remove as much units as possible. Oh, went up against an Abyssian, you just trade all your units. Trade all of them. It's fine. Because you don't want them to be able to trigger their Death Watches. Basically, if you can get a trade now, take it. take it no matter how bad it seems for you. Pandora. Whoa, Pandora. Provoke. Okay, well, this is absolutely fine. I have 7 mana. I can just martyrdom that. Kill this guy. You've done good work today, Arclight. Okay. So pray for no Black Solus, because we have no answer to him anymore. So he only has 2 cards in his hand. I have an AoE. Hopefully it's not a Black Solus. Even if it is, oh no, I don't have an answer to it if it is. So that's the problem. Reaper of the Nine Moons. I hate this card so much. So he could just pull a Zir on us, and that's horrible. I guess we should just spot check it. Please don't be Grandmaster Zir. Thank you. Thank you for your graciousness. Because my deck's not just comprised of big minions. Remember, I have a lot of utility minions in there, like the Nagas, the Lightbenders, and all that stuff, who I basically play just for their opening gambits. So, I mean, Reaper of the Nine Moons is not an insta-lose, but there's like a 1 in 10 chance that I insta-lose because of it. So hopefully he's run out of resources. Another play would have been to put Elix here, so that I got protected by my provokes, but... A Chimera, he's running such a greedy deck. Chimera, what is this? Whenever this minion takes damage, yeah. So if we can pull some extra damage from our butts. So that's 2, 2, 2, 6. That's not enough, right? Yeah, that's not enough. Sorry about the motorcycle in the back. Let's count the damage. So that's 14, 16, 18, 20. I'm 2 off lethal, which is bonkers. F Shroud. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. That's good, that's good. I win. So long as this doesn't summon a provoke. Because we just need to get 2 damage onto his face. No provokes. Yes, a Pando. Nice. That wins me the game. Good game, Harold. Harold. I can't get over his name. So he's gonna move here, move this here, attack this. It's obvious. Only summons it in one space. Well played. I think he just gave up. Okay. Well played, Harold. That was pretty cool. That was a pretty good game. Dogs? Dogs, please. I'm sorry about my dogs. They love it. They love the... It's really... They're just big whiners. That's what they are. We've played 2 games, yes? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. That's an even number of games. So, that was a pretty good game, I think. I think what won me that game was just playing the game that I told you guys. It's just clear their board. If they don't get the Giant's Shadow Dancer play or a Giant Priestess play, it's just so easy to neutralize their advantages. He was running such a crazy deck with Chimera. I don't know what was going on. But anyway, that pretty much does it for this episode of The Workshop. If you guys have any comments, questions, or suggestions, do tell me in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to answer. Without much else to say, thanks for watching, and good night.